Yes, once a day, I would love to welcome you back again so that we continue and we see how components of the search strategy works. How do they function and how are they important and beneficial in the component of research? In the last video, we looked at what content of the search strategy is. We were able to look at identification of the key concepts and some of the search tools that are needed to make sure that there is effectiveness in the research that you are making. Now today and right now we proceed and we talk about some of other components that we are yet to discuss. A case in point, the starting point will be what we are calling as the Boolean operators. These Boolean operators, they are what we often use in doing day-to-day work, and they are simple things. Examples are the and, the or, the not. These are Boolean operators. We use them to combine or exclude terms, refining or broadening your search. That is why we use Boolean operators. And of course, when you're using and, and will be narrowing the research by including all specific terms that are needed. That's why in circumstances we need to use and or is just something that broadens the search to include any specified term. And not being a negative clause, it excludes specific terms to avoid irrelevant results. If you don't want anything, you can search it and you say not about something. For examples, look at this: gender-based violence and economic impact. So the Boolean operators here that we have used is and to enable this research or to bring for us things concerning gender-based violence and economic impact, retrieving results that is containing both of those content. If you put or in the middle, retrieve results with either terms, can either bring you the gender-based violence or domestic violence. But if you look at not, you put not in the middle, I guess in this point will be gender-based violence, not urban communities. That means it is excluding the last component of the concepts that you have brought. Regardless of that, we have also what we are calling as truncation and wildcards. What do we mean by this? Truncation will be retrieving the different endings of every word that you're using in search, while wildcards will be capturing what we're calling spelling variations. Enable you, if you've written a wrong spelling with other marks, maybe words is combined with the symbols, letters, figures, wildcards work on it and make it change into the appropriate wordings that if you say it's correct, you can maintain. Case in point, truncation that we have here, we have violence can be retrieved to be violence, like this. Even farm, if you have written farm, you can retrieve it to be either farming or something to do with farmer, something of this nature. Wildcards, like here, could be your meaning a word like woman, but here there's a question mark in between M and N. So wildcards address this spelling variation and make it retrieve either to woman or women. You can see the variation in such spelling habits. So what makes us see all those changes is wildcards. In the next video, we continue with component of the search strategy and we make it efficient such that if you are searching for something, you know what to use, where to use, and how to use it such that your research becomes something which is effective and beneficial to you as someone who is learning and as a student.